Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first reaction to Season 4 of You Afraid of the Dark. I'm so excited to start this. I'm wearing my Laughing in the Dark t-shirt to celebrate the fact that we're on Series 4. Now, just so you all know, in terms of when I'm recording this, not a single episode of Season 3 has gone live yet on YouTube. And I normally take breaks in between seasons, but I got so excited because I loved Season 3. And I'm loving just getting nostalgic with this show and the scares and the great things that happen. I just love this show, so I'm starting Series 4 straight away. I don't care. And even though you won't see this for months, I hope you enjoyed Season 3. And even though I know my controversial opinions of the ranking might not be okay with some people, it is what it is. It's just a TV show, and I'm so excited to jump into Season 4. Now, Season 4, in terms of as a whole, I don't have a lot of memory of Season 4. It's got one of my favourite episodes from when I was a child, which I'll explain when we get to it. But on the most part, a lot of the episodes, I don't really know any storylines, and I'm excited. I don't think we've got any change in Midnight Society members this time round. Another thing that I want to say, just before we start, if you're questioning why I'm starting with this episode, okay, so here we go. I looked into what the first episode of Series 4 was on a number of different sites. I looked on Wikipedia, I looked on the Fandom Wiki, I looked on IMDb, and I looked on the official YouTube channel. Two of those websites said that the first episode of Series 4 was The Tale of Cutter's Treasure, Part 1. Two of those websites, I don't know what that is, said the first episode of Series 4 was A Tale of the Renegade Virus. Okay, it's split decisions. Even looking at the air dates, some websites say Renegade Virus aired October 1st, 1994. Some websites said Cottage Treasure aired October 1st, 1994. So I looked at the podcast that I listened to of You Afraid of the Dark to see what they did first. One did Renegade Virus, one did Cottage Treasure. So it seems like no one on the internet has a definitive answer on what the first episode of Series 4 is, because they're both episodes on different websites are being told that it's the first episode. So I chose to go with Cottage Treasure Part 1 purely because I thought if they're going to do a two-part episode, which is unusual for You Afraid of the Dark, having it at the very beginning of the season might be like a cool way to get people into this Season 4. They'll have an hour-long episode, because it appears that they both aired on the same night, whichever night that was in October 1994. But maybe that's like a cool Season 4 starts with an hour-long special. So yeah, I just wanted to say that briefly, just in case people are going, but Renegade Virus is the first episode of Season 4. It depends who you ask. I'm just taking a leap, picking Cottage Treasure, because that's the first one on the YouTube channel, and that's where I get my episodes from, so we'll have to wait and see if it explains more when we watch it. But it could be cool. Cottage Treasure says to me, like pirates maybe? I don't remember any two-part episodes of the TV show, so I'm intrigued to see what it is, why it's two-parters. And also, if it's a two-parter, does it end in the middle of the episode, like the actual story that we see? Or does it go back to the Midnight Society and then go, right, we'll carry on next week? I'm interested to see how they play that. So let's jump into the episode. If you enjoy the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you're thinking of my reactions to You Afraid of the Dark as we start Series 4, even though for you guys, the day that I record this, Series 3 starts on YouTube next week. Alright, let's jump into Season 4, Episode 1, The Tale of Cutter's Treasure.
Tonight's a special night.
Oh?
Normally, when we meet around this fire to tell our tales, each one of us has our own special brand of terror.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us tell stories of adventure. Others have tales of the macabre and grotesque. Some tell stories about real people trapped in an unreal world. No two stories.
This feels like a
That's
season
because
premiere.
No two of us are alike.
That's why two of us are telling the story tonight.
Oh.
It's about an evil power so strong
That it survived for centuries.
Okay,
waiting to rise up
interesting.
and spread its terror.
Two people.
Excellent. What are we
Nice.
waiting for?
Tucker looks like he's aged. And it's cool, at least Frank's getting some love straight away this season.
Your Honor.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. We call this story
The Tale of Cutter's Treasure. Is he gonna kill that person? No one there. I thought maybe that was a...
Hello, Ian.
Hi.
Too much innocent blood has been spilled for this treasure.
And there will be more.
They're hiding this guy's
I plan
face.
to guard my treasure till the day I die. Ian Keegan, longer if need be.
Stole the dagger.
Upon you, Jonas Cutter. May this treasure never bring
Cutter's
a moment's
treasure.
peace to your greedy soul.
And may your death be a bloody one.
That was pretty dark for You Afraid of the Dark. We watched someone literally get attacked and killed. Well, it cut away, obviously, but you know what I mean.
So you want to come over tonight?
He's from,
Watch TV or something?
Sure.
is he the one from Full Moon?
Victory!
I mean, of all the places they could have put that little thing to have a picnic or whatever, they did it right in front of a sprinkler, so whose fault is it really?
Mom, we don't need a babysitter. I'm old enough to handle things.
Oh, really? Aren't you the guy that just said you were dead, Toe Jam?
Got you there.
Only for a couple of days.
Is she the mum from Crimson Clown?
I'm sorry, but we decided not to go away this weekend.
Oh.
Yes, the boys are sick.
Oh, well, I'm very good at taking care of...
They've got the measles.
Wow. That's just pen.
Thank you. I hope they feel better soon.
Come on. You said if I helped you, I could do whatever I want.
You can. Go over to Tony's, stay up all night. I don't care. Just keep out of my face.
Oh, if this is the guy from Full Moon, he was lovely in that.
You made me lie to Mrs. Gregory.
He's being mean in this one.
Just want to do something together.
Forget it.
He's so cute. Just
What
wants to
else
be your
do you
brother.
want?
There is something.
Is that
This ad came in the mail yesterday.
Sardo? No, mister. Accent on
The
the
magic
dough.
Get me that set?
Shandu's magic kit. Shandu can do. A lot of callbacks already this episode.
This formula is very
I like it. I'm loving all these callbacks though. It's so cool.
powerful. Surely there must be something I can interest you in. Perhaps a flask of popularity potion.
No thanks.
Because it always goes so
I gotta get
well.
home and... What's that?
Open the chest to win a prize.
Oh, that. Forget it.
No one can
I'll
open
try
it.
everything.
I'm liking this shop though. It feels like it's more like in a castle, which fits with his
Have you
weird
seen
magical
our
vibes.
vomit?
He was destined to open the chest.
Mr. Sardo?
That's Sardo. No, mister. Accent on the... You opened it. The man who gave me this chest said if anyone could open it, he would give me $5,000. $5,000. I'm a collector, you see.
He's so greedy.
That's all part of the deal. Whoever opens it gets to keep what's in the chest.
That's it?
A key and a
I
dagger.
didn't say it was a very good.
The dagger from the beginning.
Keep it. But it's garbage. And it's busted.
I would
What am I
take it
gonna
because
do
you
with
just
a
never know.
busted spyglass?
That's not good.
I don't suppose there's any chance we could make out.
This thing is weird. It was moving by itself.
Oh.
Be strange.
I feel like she's been in another episode as well, but I can't picture it.
I'm telling you, it's
If I figure it
busted.
out, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen.
It was spinning around, I swear.
Why can't make me jump? Got a good scream on him though, oh my god. How scary.
Now what?
I better go.
No. You're not gonna get me. No way.
Of course he didn't believe him.
Not like you, it was a skeleton. Must have come in through the window.
Is she actually just gone?
Man, Sandy.
Literally, her brother screamed for help, she was like, I better go.
I'm tired of you messing things up all the time.
The spyglass.
I don't care. I don't care about your stories. I don't care about your problems. I don't care about you. I hate you. Get out of my life.
Not cool, dude.
Ah!
It is you. You're
Oh, God.
the one.
Who are you?
What he wants is not what he desires.
What?
What
Okay.
he wants is not what he desires.
What he wants is not what he desires. So is what Cutter wants? It's not what he desires.
Waiting for the battle, lad. Are you a match for me?
He's kind of spooky, this Cutter guy. And now we can see through it to a cemetery.
What? Sardo!
Sardo! No, mister. Accent on the dough. You're back!
I don't want it.
Wait! What about my 5,000?
Let him go.
Okay.
But you said he had to take all of
The
them.
items belong to him now.
Is that
He's
Vink?
just not ready to accept them.
That's Vink. And it makes sense actually, there's a Frank story as well.
He'll be back. And when he returns, send him to me.
They're both in the same story together, that's so cool. What just happened? He looks possessed almost.
Max?
This is no dream, the boy's mine!
Max?
I knew he was gonna get captured at some point. It's like Hook.
What are you doing?
So who is this person? He obviously wanted to go in the boat.
Look out!
Oh my god. I don't like that effect. Oh my god.
And I've come for the boy.
Oh, I've come for the boy. Get out of my house.
No use in running. We got you now.
We got you now. What is happening? Cutter, hi. A guy just scut along in the background. Hey.
Did you really think you had a chance against me, Skipper?
My god.
Who are you?
After all these years, you're nothing more than a young pup. So be it then.
So is he meant to be the guy from the beginning, the one that stole the little dagger? Do they think it's the same person? Maybe it is. My god. This is a heavy episode. Bloody hell. Someone got killed at the beginning, the boy's just been kidnapped.
You should have known, Skipper. I always win. 'Cause I make up the rules.
Max!
Is it going to end here? It's going to be a cliffhanger, isn't it? A big cliffhanger here.
Max!
Jesus. Oh?
Uh-oh, I think we're gonna get dumped on.
So he decided.
It'll pass. Keep going.
Oh, that's how they make it a two-parter.
The story was just taking off.
To be continued. It's so weird seeing that new Fred of the Dark, but I love it. Well, I will just say that if you didn't figure out that that was Dr. Vink in the episode, as soon as the credits start, it said like Captain Cutter, Max, Rush, Dr. Vink, Sardo. So, spoiler alert if you hadn't guessed that was Dr. Vink, but that was really good. I think that's a good thing about sometimes two-parters of anthology shows. Whilst I do like a 20-minute quick, here's your story, it's done, it's over, you move on. Sometimes it's good to have two-parters because you can really delve into the characters, relationships, the backstory. And I felt like with these two brothers, Max and Rush, which is a strange name, carrying on this Are You Afraid of Dark tradition of weird names, I like the fact that I really felt like I got to know them as brothers. Like clearly Rush was the younger one, right? No, Max was the younger one. Wanted to be friends with the big one, wanted to spend time with him, play games with him, but also play pranks on him. Whereas the older guy obviously wanted to just, you know, kiss his girlfriend, be a teenager, And it's good to see some of you Afraid of the Dark faces returning in terms of like actors, not just like Dr. Vink Sardo, but actors like the actor who played Rush. And I did just look it up, and he is from The Tale of the Full Moon. I was right. So it's good to see actors come back and see them in different roles. I quite enjoyed that. But yeah, I felt like I really got to know the brothers' relationship. And so when Max was kidnapped at the end, you know, it was spooky a little bit because there was some really dark stuff. It was clear they had more of a budget because there was bigger locations, more special effects, and just more stuff going on, like a pirate scene in a cave at the beginning, and the magic shop location, and the big house, and then the boat with the thing at the end, and the pirates appearing, and we saw Cutter, we saw the guy turning into a skeleton, or from a skeleton into a person. There was clearly more money here, and it was really good, really good. It was cool to see just look at the Midnight Society. No new members, but I generally felt this was a season premiere, because the way they started with, you could tell tales like this person, and this thing, and it showed each member. That says to me this was like the beginning of episode 1. So I feel like this was the first episode. I don't know why there's confusion over whether it's Renegade Virus or this, because it felt like a beginning of a season, you know? But I will be intrigued when we get to Renegade Virus to see if that starts with any sort of, you know, the feeling of a beginning of a new season, because this one definitely did. But it was cool to see two of them tell the same story. And what I should have realised when it was Gary and Frank, that Frank's stories almost always feature Vink, and Gary's stories pretty much always, do they always feature Sardo? Okay, no. So they're not always, Sardo's not in all of them. He's not in Crimson Clown or Pinball Wizard. So yeah, most of the time Frank is Vink, I was saying Vardo, and most of the time Gary have Dr. Sardo. Vink, what am I? Most of the time there's Dr. Vink and Mr. Sardo. No Mr. accent on the dough. Right, okay. So it was cool to see them both. I mean, obviously, we've not been revealed that it was Vink yet. We just heard the voice and we saw the name in the credits. So it would have been cool if I didn't know it was Vink. If it wasn't so distinctive, that would have been a really good, like, oh my god, it's Vink as well, because we don't see these characters ever cross over in more than one episode, like, together, ever. So to see Dr. Vink and Sardo in the same place is so cool. And I'm intrigued to see where Vink falls in this, because Sardo always plays the same character, the magician, whereas Vink is always like, I'm a chef, now I'm a thing in the woods, and now I'm a movie director, and now he's like some sort of pirate magic guy we don't really know yet. It's really cool that they both told a story and managed to interweave two characters that we both know and love, and that's really exciting. But I really enjoyed this. I felt like it was quite dark as well. So at the beginning of the episode, we saw the pirate in the cave try to stab that guy. Turned out it was a skeleton. So the other guy got out like a cutlass or whatever. I went to hack him up. Really dark. But obviously the kid stole the dagger. So the question then becomes, is Rush the kid? Because he seemed to think it's the same guy. I can't remember what he called him. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like a spirit thing. Reincarnated. Yeah, I want to know if he's the same guy. That was dark. Also, it was quite dark seeing like the boy get dragged onto the bed almost, and then the pirates in the house jumping out and capturing him and picking him up and carrying him away on the boat. I really enjoyed that. It was really good. It's hard to talk about the story a lot because it's only part 1 of a 2-parter, so I can't really go, it was a really satisfying ending because I haven't seen the ending. But the stuff with Sardo was cool. It's always good to see him, even though it is the same stuff over and over again. I liked the new Magic Mansion. I think the setting worked. It looked like it was almost like an old vintage castle-y type building with the stone walls. That worked well for the magic feel and the treasure chest that was going to open. I mean, it was a little funny that the guy was like, can I open the treasure chest? It's like, no, don't bother trying. I've tried everything. But then why would you have it in the shop if you're not going to let people try? Obviously, the boy opened it straight away, which just suggests that he's the guy that Cutter's looking for. But it's like, why would you tell people not to try? But you've got a sign saying, open the chest and win a prize. And then the knowledge that Vink's the one that said he was going to give him the money, it looks like, to open the treasure chest. Cool, I want to know what that means. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm excited to watch part 2. Don't know if I'm going to get a chance to watch it today, but I'm going to try. Let me know down below what you thought of Cutter's Treasure Part 1, Season 4, Episode 1. And let me know if you know why there's a lot of confusion about Cutter's Treasure / Renegade Virus, about which is first. It seems clear to me watching this episode, this was meant to be the first episode of the season. And like I say, some websites say it is, some websites say it's Renegade Virus. So if you have more knowledge on why, let me know down below. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. And if you want to take a look at my Patreon, the link down below. You get some episodes in advance ahead of YouTube, and it helps really support the channel. Right, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you all next week for the next episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Season 4. I am so excited to be back. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe.